Well. Let's go and speak on it then, since seems to me that everybody has the energy to blame Tua for today's loss. Uh, Honestly, it's pretty sad if you ask me. Again, for those who have some semblance of a brain and watch the game, you would know that. I mean, he played a very very good game. Granted, yes, the safety that we gave up was not a good play. But outside of that, we only had 2 punts. 2 punts. We had almost 400 yards on offense. We had a balanced rushing attack, and we were throwing the ball. We're moving the ball up and down the field. May not have been the most godly way that I thought we should move the ball, but hey, we're moving the ball directly, left and right. But he gave us they spotted us 28 points today. I mean, 27 points today. An average game, that's enough to win it. However, the defense did not show up. But I keep reading these posts. They keep talking about how mediocre Tua is, and he's that, and he's this. Yet them same individuals were literally crying about him coming back or wanting him to come back against the Colts, against the Patriots, against Seattle. Am I missing anything? Same people crying about him coming back. They needed him for Seattle. They needed him for Indy. They needed him for the Patriots. All the only game we won was the Patriots, and that was by the grace of God because Jacoby Brissett was worse than Huntley. Yet today is all about Tua's fault. He wasn't able to help us win. What do you mean? Whenever he spotted you, you was up 9 in the fourth quarter. So apparently he was doing his job. Now the defense, if they don't give up a touchdown and they just kick a field goal, then Arizona's gonna lose that game. But because they got the touchdown score after the defense gave up chunk play after chunk play after chunk play, is that on Tua? So McBride and Harrison Jr. going for I'm good, but McBride and Harrison Jr. going for almost 200 yards respectfully collectively. That's Tua's fault, right? So Rams are getting burnt today. That was on Tua. We were able to generate no pressure, but they were scared to hit Kyler Murray. That's on Tua. Jalen Waddle dropping a perfect pass. That's on Tua. So did John Smith. That's on Tua. The offense had 2 penalties today. They were flawless today. But people still bitching, moaning, complaining about what Tua was not able to do. The kid gave you 27 points. It should have been 35 because that 10-0 lead we had should have been 14. I think that the pass to Tyreek should have been given to Odell Beckham Jr. That's my personal opinion. But hey, we hopefully they'll look at the film and resurrect that part of it, and we're not gonna run that play to multi Tyreek because Tyreek's not big enough to go for those catches. But John Smith and Odell are. However, the same stupid individuals that continue to blame this kid are the same motherfuckers that was crying 4 weeks, 4 straight games about how bad the offense looked and about how efficient the defense was. The defense was literally doing their job while Tua was out. It's like when he came back, the defense said, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to hold down the fort no more because we know we're going to score. What? Like, that don't even make any sense. So your offense scores, but you go out there and give up a score. The offense comes back to get another score for you, and then you give up 21 in the second half. You give up 10 in the you give up 10 in the fourth quarter alone because they got a touchdown and field goal in the fourth quarter. So he gave 10 along the fourth quarter. And Miami, I think we scored a touchdown in the fourth, so it was 10-7 in the fourth. So they gave up 3 more points. They should really shouldn't have given them nothing. But again, it wasn't like the defense was put in bad predicaments. The offense didn't turn the ball over. We had all our fumbles recovered, and that was in the first half. That was bad, mishandling the ball, but we all got the ball back. Even Julian Hill, stupid ass, got the ball punched out, and he got it back to a bobble to snap. He got that ball back. Then the safety is the only thing that, for the life of me, I don't understand why that snap was so damn high and hard, but it was. But you know what? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So people that keep saying he's not this, he's not that, he's mediocre. So explain to me who like. So if Cam Ward will come in and dominate, is Shador Sanders? These are guys that you guys are hoping will come into the league and do what they do. You're hoping that they actually will build an offense around them that's going to make them successful. That's what you're hoping. But you keep talking like they're this savior for the franchise that Tua isn't. Tua just said himself on the podium. We have far too much talent to be losing a game like this. Do you guys not remember his rookie and sophomore campaign? Oh, I forgot, right? We got a shiny toy in Tyreek Hill, and that's all we really needed to take us to the next level. The season's far from over, but I mean, Doug said it. He got on his platform and said the season basically over. It's not over. I looked at the games outside of it's it's the Bills coming up next. Then after that, we don't play a actual team or winning team until we play the Packers. So between the Packers and the Bills, we got 3 other winnable games. I want to win in Buffalo so bad. I'm praying like hell we can play a lights out game and go up there and get a dub in Buffalo, just so we can come back home and play. No, we will go from Buffalo to LA to play the Rams, and then if we could beat them, then we got to go to Oakland, or I think we'll come home and play Oakland, which I think is when Chubb's supposed to return, quote unquote. And we beat them, we'll go back to 5-5, and then we got the Patriots, and I think that's at home. We beat them, we'll move to 6-5. Then we play Green Bay in Lambeau Field. If we somehow win that game, we're 7-5, and then we take on um, the back half of the Jets, the 49ers. No, it's the Packers, then the Jets, then the Texans. So we can win what 7 out of the next 8 games. We're right there in a playoff contention spot. Good morning to you. But the season's far from over. So for people to contend or pretend like it is, no, ain't nobody trying to tank for shit. They're trying to go win these games now because hell, Tua understands. Well, I mean, we can't continue to lose, and we need to beat Buffalo. We beat Buffalo, it can springboard us to win a lot of games. But it's going to take a concerted effort on both sides of the ball. And I think that's why I went live today because it was pissing me off just to see the amount of people, the same dumbass fan base that come out here, they bash the offense for weeks and weeks and weeks when he was on the sideline in street clothes, just sitting there. Then he plays today. The offense looks great. I think they were like 12 or 14 on third down. On third down conversion, they were damn near 80% today. That ain't happened at all. We was literally getting fucked on third downs. We were not even maintaining drives. Let that sink in y'all brain. You went weeks on weeks on weeks on weeks of not maintaining drives. Then you got maybe 1 or 2 touchdowns. That's it. The rest of the way you was getting destroyed left and right by defenses. You gotta be like that though. Okay, whatever. But you was literally we were getting destroyed offensively. We couldn't maintain nothing. And all of a sudden, because he's back and people want him to drop 40 points in the game and do this and do that, now they're upset because we lost the game and they don't want to blame the defense. They want the offense to take the bullets. Fine, Tua will sit here and take the bullets because he didn't go on the podium. I'm trying to dry it off. He didn't go on the podium and shoot nobody down. He blamed himself. Is it all on him? No, it's not. Boy, shut up. It's not all on him, and I'm not. I would be remiss to sit here and put it all on him. It's not on him today. It's not. That's why I said I'm with the smoke today. Any dumbass want to sit here and blame him, then please explain to me why you want to blame him. If you watch the game, he played flawless. Every pass he was throwing was on the money. They was getting up the field. They were moving the ball. But because we didn't win the game, now we're gonna blame him. If they win the game, he doesn't get any credit. They're gonna say, "Oh, the defense found a way to stop Kyler Murray and the offense from getting that field goal." And Tua was decent, but the defense really stepped up. Really, so he gave you 27 points, and you still lose. Am I missing something here? And then we don't know when Jalen Phillips is coming back. We have no idea. This is why Chop Robinson has to pick it up. He has to become a force on the edge. And Jalen Ramsey, it don't like we paid him for nothing. He can't cover nobody no more. He's literally trailing every receiver. Marvin Harrison Jr. is a stud. Hi, Marvin Harrison Jr. is a stud, and he took J Ram to school today. Hello, Scott. He took J Ram to school today. So it was hard to watch the lack of pressure and then the lack of coverage. Why you run the zone concept if they are literally finding big ass holes in your zone? And then the man, you can't stay with the guy long enough to give your guys time to get to Kyler Murray. Because as soon as he takes off or as soon as he makes the threat of his legs, then they give up coverage and he finds somebody else. So it was a frustrating game to say the least to watch from a defensive perspective. So okay, Jace plays game, but today was not on tour. And I know, like I said, a lot of people they're gonna blame him. They're gonna beat him up for it. I just need him and the offense to play lights out in Buffalo. If they play lights out and they find a way to win that game, watch the heads roll. Watch how people say, "Oh, well, really? Josh Allen just had a bad game." They're not gonna give me any credit. Not even national media. They're not gonna give me credit either. It's gonna be why Josh Allen lost to Miami. It won't be the Tua actually beat Josh in the head-to-head matchup. It won't be that, which to me is annoying because week two, Josh Allen did beat Tua, but he didn't play a great game because he didn't have to. His running game was eating us up. But if he goes out there and he plays mediocre and starts making turnovers and stuff like that, and we can just play smart with the ball and cash in opportunities in the end zone, then we're gonna be fine in Buffalo. We just cannot play dumb football. We can't turn the ball over. We can't make idiotic mistakes. We can't get penalties. None of that. So that was I'm curious to see what we're gonna look like in Buffalo because that game gonna have me stressed. I already know it. But again, I would love to hear the opinions of other people that continue to sit here and beat away at him like it's all on him, especially today. Because I read a lot of comments talking about how he's mediocre, how he can't get over the hump. And that last offensive possession they had that turned into a punt, they ran the same concept two times, which unbeknownst to me, I don't know why our running backs don't run up in the gut. They like to run outside. Whenever you run outside the numbers, chances are you're going to get chopped down or you're going to get met. Um, because you're not gonna be at full momentum going sideways to run horizontal. You can't get any momentum running horizontal. You got to run vertical. It has to be right up to the gut, and then you can bounce it outside and then keep going. Because we should have got a first down that drive, and who knows? But the woulda, shoulda, couldas won't matter because we lost. So I'm just saying to say that it's on him is retarded. He clearly played a really good game. Now it may not be to what everybody wanted, but the offense looks damn good out there with him. It was a big step from where we were 4 games in a row. We couldn't even get 10 points on the board. But let me go this live, guys, because I'm watching it too. But I had to get on here for a split second and like address that. So I'm better now. But you guys have a blessed Sunday. Peace.